Hello trance lovers, just a quick video here, little updates on the channel. So I've had a few people ask when the next mix is coming out. That's my cat. Say hi, Dad. Yeah, so basically at this time of year I'm extremely busy because I think a lot of people know I rescue animals, I rescue wildlife, and at this time of year it's baby bird season, so all the birds are breeding and it's just non-stop. So right now the cabin is part of my rescue, which I built the cabin for my animals basically, and animals are just in and out all week long. So the cabin right now is full of birds, so I won't be doing a mix from there for a few more weeks at least. So I'm going to be recording a mix later today. I've had a few people asking, so yeah, I'll be recording a mix later today. I think it's actually going to be the first one from in here, so that should be pretty cool. I don't know what I'm going to do in terms of like camera angles and stuff. That's going to be a Pioneer mix, and then I have been putting together the trance vinyl mix, which I had planned to record this week, but I've just been too busy. So that's going to be recorded next week. I'm really excited to get that one together because there's basically quite a few tracks that aren't anywhere to be found online, and they're gorgeous tracks, and I have been meaning to actually record them and share them with you guys, but again I just haven't got around to it. So I thought, well, why not just compile them into a mix? So that's what I'm going to do. Now, I thought I'd just give you another preview. This is track 4 of my EP. So the other 3 tracks are completely finished and polished off and mastered. They have to go through the final process of mastering, which is to make them suitable for vinyl. But this is the final one. Now, this is actually a track that started way back in 2021, and it's just sat on my hard drive ever since. So I booted it up a couple of days ago, and yeah, I just absolutely love the melody. So let me just run through it. Much more progressive than I normally make. I really enjoy making it. I'm really happy with it. I'll just solo that melody. So this is a patch that I made in Serum, like I say, years ago, and it's just like, as a producer, you're always looking for that perfect little melody that's just catchy, and I wanted something that's like positive but kind of deep. Do you know, like when you just hear a melody and like, oh, that like takes me to a place. I think that's what this does. So I'll play you the bit where it progresses. So there we go. I'm really happy with it. I just think it's gorgeous, and I haven't even made like the breakdown section or the second build section. I just basically went into the project the other night and just undid so much of the stuff that I did when I was much younger, and I've just been bringing it back up to my current level of production really. So yeah, can't wait to finish that one. With me, like these tracks just take such a long time because, you know, like Patrishka, Matt Zerry finished that track in one night. He said he started it and like 8 hours later it was finished, and I'm just like not that guy at all. It takes me a really long time to finish music because I'm just searching for them perfect elements, and it takes me a long time to find those perfect elements. And then I like to like road test it, so I go out on my bicycle every day and you know, I'll put the latest mix down on, and when you do that every day for a week, you really hear the things that don't flow nicely. And then again, you know, I do car tests. If I'm just popping to the shops in my car, I'll be like, right, let's put the track on, and I'll, you know, listen in the car, and then you hear different things, and you're like, oh, that isn't really working, or that doesn't flow so nicely. So that's a process, you know, like a lot of these tracks I started a couple of years ago. The tracks that are coming out on my EP are a couple of years old. So yeah, and it's genuinely taken like probably nearly 2 years in some cases to actually get them to this point where they're completely polished off and finished. But at the end of it, I've got, you know, something that I'm just so proud of and so happy with, and to me just sounds absolutely perfect. So there we go. That's enough of that. Have a good week. Peace.